Hey, family. Today, I'm out here in nature and enjoying this beautiful sun. Beautiful. I don't know what degree it is today, but it's very beautiful out here. Okay, I want to talk about, a lot of people say, well, I did this and I did that, and nothing is happening, right? I prayed for this and I prayed for that, and nothing happened. Okay. First of all, you got to understand the way this dimension works. In order to receive something, you have to give something. Okay. You can't be thinking that you can, like, you hear them say, may you empty your cup, right? Your cup runneth over. So you got to empty out all the old things that you're doing, all the old things you're thinking. Um, it doesn't even matter what it is. It could be relationship. You say, how come this new man ain't coming in? How come this new woman ain't coming in? That's because you're holding on to the old one. The old one keeps popping up and you keep inviting them back into your life. Okay? So therefore, how can a new one come in and you to fully enjoy this person, this being? Okay? It's not possible. Okay? That's like it's like having a closet full of clothes, right? And I know y'all noticed this too. You can have a closet full of clothes, but it feel like you don't have no clothes at all. Because the clothes that you have in your closet got holes in them, they're outdated, you don't feel them, you don't even wear the same clothes. So the best thing to attract and to feel the newness is to get rid of the old clothes. Go to Salvation Army, Goodwill. Go to these places and get rid of the old things, and therefore you can fully enjoy the new things. Okay? This is why, it's the real reason why people set up altars. Okay? Because they give offerings to their ancestors, their gods, whatever they call it. Okay? The real meaning is, the real reason why you do it is, it's trying to let you see it's all about releasing, letting go, getting rid of your ego, getting rid of your pride, getting out the way so the true you can step in. The altar represents altered states of consciousness. When you're giving it on your altar, you're actually giving to your higher self. Okay, this is the real spiritual reason of altars. Buddhists, whatever, around the world, you people got up altars. Okay, even in the church, come to the altar to get saved. Okay, that means you got to get rid of your old person to be reborn into your higher self. So everything is one story if we could just see it with one mind. It's the same story over and over again. Okay, so I'm saying this to say, you have to get rid, if you want a new man or new woman, get rid of the old man, old woman. Okay, if you want more money, go out and let go of money. A homeless person will come, or person, transition, whatever you want to call it, person that needs help. Okay, they will come to you and ask you as a test. They'll come to you out of nowhere and say, do you have some money? You'll have like $2. Let's say you got $2 cash in your pocket, and you like, but the ego mind to jump in and say, well, that's all you got, don't give it to them, not realizing that if you let that go, then you're making way for other things to come, more money. You have to empty your pockets a lot of times to fill your pockets up. Okay, to give is to receive, and to receive is to give. They work hand in hand. Okay, so this is a way of what we people talk about: manifestation, manifesting things in their life. You have to let go of the old. I talked about this in another video. You have to let go of the old layers of perception that keeps you in the past. You're not living in 1984 no more. You're not living in 2011. So get rid of the old things that don't serve you no more, especially if you don't feel it. It doesn't matter if you have a whole house full of things that you can't feel, that you can't enjoy. Okay? It's like you need to feel the essence of things. You need to deal with simplicity. You need to deal with love. You need to deal with the spirit of giving more than receiving. To the point where this is why billionaires and people all around the planet, this is why they have so much, is because they give so much. And they give from their heart. The true people that's really enjoying it are giving from their heart. They're not just giving to receive. Okay, so you have to change your mindset and understand that if you don't have, that means you're not giving. And I'm telling you from my own testimony, everything that I've asked for, I receive it. Even if I asked for it in a way where it was passive, it still came to me some kind of way. Whether it's information, whether it's things, knowledge, wisdom. That's the other thing I want to talk about is this. Do you know, far as consciousness, right? You will not receive trying to mix up my tongue tied, okay? You will not receive a certain amount of wisdom unless you are humble and disciplined. The reason why the Creator sets it up that way is because the Creator knows you will abuse your power. This is why in the ancient days, the Buddhists, let's say the Buddhist monks and different schools of martial arts, they would sit in front of the temple and they wouldn't even let them come in the temple until they break down their ego. They be in the pouring rain, they be in the sun, and they be sitting out there. It's like the whole process of that is breaking down the false self so you can truly be humble, so you can truly receive, okay? A lot of times the spiritual gifts are not coming online with people is because the Creator knows once they receive it, they will abuse it for power. This is why the world is the condition that is in, okay? Where the time we're in now, there's not time for that anymore. You have to come with a pure heart, and you have to release all these old programs that's inside of your heart that you are holding on to that no longer serves you, okay? Get yourself some rose quartz crystal, okay? Put it on your heart, okay? Take deep breaths, okay? It's a few tones you can do. One tone is, let's say for love loss, okay? Because people know that once you are truly in love and once you love yourself, then you live in a world of abundance. You don't have to worry about anything. It just comes to you. So one tone, I use two tones, but one tone I use is like a ha sound, like saying heart, but you're like, ha. You could do it that way, or you could say ah, like the ah sound, like ah. Interchangeable. They represent the same thing. That also, that ha sound gets rid of programs, emotional programs that's in your lungs too, where you can breathe a lot better, opens up your lung capacity. Another sound, which is not a sound but more of a whisper, is take a deep breath. And when you exhale, it's right about getting rid of things, right? When you exhale, just go like this. And just have the rose quartz crystals on your heart, and whatever that's on your heart that you want to release, you want not release but let go. I want you to either do either of these sounds, and you will be amazed by how you feel. This is the time that we're in. It's kind of like the time we're in order to come into these temples, you have to have a clean heart. We're going back to the ancient days, which are actually futuristic days of man knowing thyself, man and woman knowing thyself. And above the temples, as you see in the movie The Matrix, it said, know thyself. Above the temples, it was always a symbol of man knowing thyself to even enter into the temple. You can't even enter into this temple unless you have a pure heart, okay? So empty out all the things that's bothering you, all the things that's on your heart, all the things that you feel like you can't move forward in your life, and you will be amazed. The more you let go, the more you give, the more you receive. And even when you receive it, it's not a thing like you really want it. It's just a thing of, it's just the full equilibrium of existence itself. So therefore it's beneficial, and you can really appreciate it and enjoy it. All right, family, love y'all. And remember, it's time to let go. All right, love y'all. Love and light. Peace.